Hello world, it's me, MRG, and welcome to a new game called Room 42. Now, Room 42 is an RPG Maker game, and I think it deals with zombies, so... Oh my god. Hello world, it's me, MRG, and welcome to a new game called Room 42. Now, Room 42 is an RPG Maker game which I think deals with zombies. I have no idea what this game is about, but let's check it out. Are we in the game? Whoa. Oh, and I thought I was already dead. Don't move a finger. Stop shooting. Get out of the way or I'll shoot you both. I won't risk it. He's not like them, I'm telling you. How the hell can you be so sure, you stupid girl? Ugh, my head. See? I told you. Hey, you there. State your name before I blow your brains out. Calm down. Is that a real gun? No. Don't make me repeat myself. Pump your name. Now. Whoops. MRG, is that an imported one? By imported, I wonder what MRG what? I wonder where this game's location is. Are you deaf? I asked you something. Since he did mention imported. He can't remember. Stop interrogating him. You think I'm going to eat that bullshit? Now, can't we discuss this in a more relaxed manner? Relax? I don't think you quite understand the situation we are jammed into, buddy. Not like I intend you to do so. Getting all worked up isn't going to help us very much. Take a quick look at our friend here. MRG, was it? Evidently, he's a patient from this hospital as well. He probably went through quite a heavy strain to end up in that bed, considering all of those medical appliances around. I'm sure you'll all agree that given his condition, it wouldn't be uncommon for him to forget a thing or two. In fact, all things considered, you are the biggest threat to us here, Mr. Watchman. So, you want to have it your way? Fine. I don't take responsibility for anything that comes from this. Just remember, folks, I'm the one who is trying to keep us all alive around here. I don't know for how long, though. Where am I? I think this is a hospital, so what's going on? Not the best of times to wake up, kiddo, that's for sure. I suggest you go back to sleep and pray those things don't get in here before help arrives, if any. They will come. They have to. Nah. Ha! If that's what keeps you from screaming and running off like a scared kitten to its sure death, that's fine by me. I'm not chasing after anyone, just to be clear. It's your job to keep us safe, isn't it, Mr. Watchman? I'm sorry, but my patrol ended 30 minutes ago. Usually by now, I'd be in the middle of drinking till I pass out next to some ugly chick. I'd be glad to settle for you instead though, cutie. Wrong time to be flirting. Disgusting pig. Watch your mouth, sweetheart. Or should I remind you that I'm the only one in here with a weapon capable of repelling those things? Those things? Yeah, that's more like it. Everyone, I know it's hard, but let's try to get along with each other for the time being. Fighting isn't going to get us anywhere. That much we can agree on. MRG, welcome to the group. Hello, world! There isn't much for us to do around here while we wait, but I'm sure you're curious about our current situation. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have to the best of my ability. Can you stand? Controls. Left click arrows or WASD. Confirm. Left click space or enter. Cancel menu. Right click or escape. Yeah, I am wondering what's the location of this game, since their names are kind of foreign to me. I'm Asian, so usually our names aren't that hard. No offense, but I was having trouble pronouncing the names of the characters. Are you feeling better? What time is it? You've been sleeping for quite a while, haven't you? Today is Sunday, 4th of March, year 2007. Time is exactly... Don't bother checking that wall clock, as you can observe it isn't moving. Those modern gadgets lack class and resilience. They certainly don't make them like back in the days. Such a shame. Here, borrow my personal one. I insist. You can return it when this is over. Don't worry about it. Anything else you'd like to know? Where am I? This is Montag Hospital, one of the few private medical institutions in town, or so I read. We are currently in a sick room located on the first floor of the main building. See, I guess that it's a hospital. Why are we stuck in this place? Well, you see, this is when things got complicated. When hell broke loose out there, we needed to escape from them somehow. That's how we wound up in here. As you can observe, the main door is locked and barricaded. I guess this is the main door? It appears some of them are aware of our presence here, but none have been able to get in so far. I'd advise against standing near windows and sticking outside until we can make sure everything is safe. I can't see any windows. Anything else you'd like to know? So I'm guessing every action I take adds a couple of minutes to the time. I wonder how much time I have left. And one thing, why is it in year 2007? I mean, most games usually are set in the future where things might happen in the future, but this game is in the past, so we know this never happened. Or maybe there are zombies and I had no idea. What's going on? We can't specifically tell, but as far as we could gather, it's some kind of virus outbreak. The infected lose track of themselves and behave instinctively like wild animals. They show no care for their surroundings or other people. They become sort of unpredictable. Violence and depravity seems to be the only thing keeping them going. You can only stay alert for now. See? Every action adds around 5 minutes? I don't know if I should be asking these questions, and my time would run out, but I have no idea what I should be doing, so let's just continue asking. Who are you? Oh my, where are my manners? Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Orman Gott. I'm also a patient from this hospital. Nothing too serious, believe me, but as you can see, I'm carrying with me an unfortunate burden down below my waist. A pleasure to meet you, even if it's not under the best circumstances. See? 5 minutes. Anything else you'd like to know? What do you know? Unfortunately, I don't know much about the current situation. All the information we have at our disposal comes from what we've seen not so many moments ago. Maybe you should ask Maria over there. Did you know that she works here? Oh, that's 2 minutes. Maria is this one? Are you Maria? Who are you? Oh, Corina Acker. Can't you remember anything at all? Are you my sister? It doesn't matter. It's good to know you're okay. I'm guessing sister because we have the same hair color. What do you know? I don't know anything. You know nothing, Jon Snow. So you're... Yes? Who are you? Welcome to Montag Hospital. My name is Maria Eckel. May I assist you in anything today, sir? I'm in charge of receiving and appointing new patients here at Montag. A dull job, but not the worst either. I'm fairly new here. Not like all that matters much now, though. I just hope everything goes back to normal soon. May I assist you in anything else? What do you know? Aside from what you've already heard, not much really. I'm just a receptionist on a busy day. A very busy day, mind you. People have been calling in from all over the county with amnesia-like symptoms, fatigue, dizziness. It's pretty unusual, to say the least. I also heard some rumors about a strange fog in some suburbs. Some superstitious folks say it's from the devil or something. Can you believe it? The Mist from Stephen King. How it's related to this whole disaster, I'm not sure. One can only guess at this point, but I assure you, what Orman said about them, it's 10 times worse. I saw it with my own eyes. It was right in front of me. They tore Nikki's neck apart. I'll never forget the sound of her screaming. Nikki must be a co-worker. They are not human. Even if their appearance is the same, it's likely they were possessed by something. Stephen King's The Mist was about aliens and not zombies, so... Who are you, Doctor? What do you know? Who are you? Eek? Hi, Eek. I'm MRG. Wow, that was helpful. Wow. Who are you? Well, boy, I am the only hope of getting our asses out of here in one piece. Security guard Jorn Mayer calling for duty or something along those lines. Can't even imagine the mess out there. Pure madness. I've never seen anything like that before, and believe me, I've seen a lot out there. Whatever comes from this, I don't think I'm getting back to work anytime soon. That much I can assure you. Maybe I should take a vacation and visit my mother in the border. That'd do for a change of pace and fresh air. Yeah, that would be good. Anyway, nice to meet ya, I guess. Sorry about earlier. Don't cause too much trouble and we'll get along just fine. What is it now? Oh, what do you know? Bioterrorism, I tell you. Maybe conspiring with the government. Those bastards will do anything for power, no matter what causes. No matter the causes, us the common people are nothing but pawns in their perverse games. These accidents don't just happen overnight. Okay. Who's there? Yeah, I just woke up, so I really needed to take that piss. Okay. All is lost. All my work was for nothing. So now you talk, huh? What did you just say, pal? There is no hope. We are all going to die. Liars, 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 liars. Hey, give me a break, man. You wait this long to speak and that's the best you can come up with? Did you just snap all of a sudden? Move! Huh? I said, move aside, you defective lab rat. I can't stay here. I still have work to do. Whoa, relax, man. Take a break. Now sit your ass down while you're still on my good side. Would you? Ha! You think you are big with your uniform and all, but in fact, you're nothing more than a gorilla in a cage. You're not special, and you are too going to die. Now, move aside. I've been called a pig, a rat, and a gorilla today. I surely don't get paid enough for this shit. Cut it out already, will ya? I won't say it again. Move or you'll regret it. Huh? What are you gonna do about it, clown? It. Easy, gentlemen. Maybe we should... Stephen King's It. Have you guys seen that movie? What the? That the kid just stabbed me with something. What the hell, man? I told you to move aside. Hey, you dope. Are you out of your mind? I will let you know that what you just did is illegal and you'll answer for it. Jorn, are you alright? Jorn Mayer? Yeah, it's just a scratch. Nothing to fuss about. But don't think you're getting away with it for free, you freak. This is... What you got there, girl? Show me. That's... a syringe? I wonder what was in it. You better have not stung me with that, you... This is it, Dr. Eberhardt. I'm keeping your identification on hand. I'll be reporting you to the police as soon as I can. What the hell did you inject me with? Answer me, damn it! Jorn, I understand that you're upset, but the answer to violence isn't more violence. You don't live in the Middle Ages anymore. Maybe you should just toss him outside to die. Whoa. Now, doctor, please tell us the contents of that syringe. Sodium thiopental. Oh my god. Jorn, wake up, Jorn! It's useless. Following the injection, the drug rapidly attacks the brain and causes a state of complete unconsciousness. How could you? Monster! I don't need to explain myself to any of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now. I don't think so. Corina, what are you doing? Restraining him, Maria. Take these handcuffs and help me. Has it really come down to this? We don't have a choice. We can't risk opening that door, no matter what. It can't be helped. Fools! You're all going to die whether the door opens or not. Are you infected? Shut it. Let's get this done with before he tries anything else. Well, at least if he's handcuffed and he turns into a zombie, he won't be able to do much. Why do I have a feeling it's cold and dark in here? Stay away from me, see? It's too late. There's no way out. Untie me. Didn't you hear me, lowlives? Untie me now. Shut up for a second, will you? He's going to wake up soon, and when he does, he'll kill us all. You mean this? Is he turning into a zombie? Of course you don't know. That brute over there, he's going to turn into one of them once the drug wears off. Drug wears off? That cannot. Care to explain, Doctor? Ha! You imbeciles are clueless. Now release me at once. You don't have the right to keep me restrained like this. He's being too loud, and I think I'm going to die since... Shut up, this is your last warning. And I'm blocked. You'll regret it soon. He's the one you should be locked up. He's the one who should be locked up, not me. Can you move, Mr. Wheelchair Dude? What if he is right? He's bluffing, obviously. I wonder about that. He just moved, and he's slowly regaining control over his body. What I said before, it wasn't a lie. Look, if you uncuff me, I can cure him before it's too late. What do we do? Nothing, obviously. Corina, I understand where you are coming from, but I don't think it'd be wise to ignore this threat. What do you want me to do, then? Let's say that there's the slightest bit of truth in what he's saying. Do you really believe he has the cure for it? Let's take a vote to decide what we should do with the doctor. We're all in this together, whether we like it or not. Fine, you already know my stance, but he's obviously lying. Don't let him manipulate you by fear. I think we should untie him. While I don't agree with his behavior, judging from his credential, he's a doctor of some sort. So there is the possibility of him knowing what's going on better than any of us here. Even if he isn't telling the truth, he does not pose a threat to us anymore. He's now disarmed and won't be able to make it to the door with you there keeping watch. What do you think, Maria? I don't like him, but if we can prevent a tragedy with only that, I'd rather not risk it. I wouldn't want being locked in the same room with one of Them. You two saw what they could do to us. I vote to release him, but maybe only until we know it's safe. Sorry. MRG, I don't want to pressure you, but this really comes down to you. Yeah, untie him. Freed! I hope you aren't wrong about this. I'll uncuff him. Could you pass me the keys, Corina? Thanks. Now. Done. Wow. He's in a happy mood. Or she. You said you can cure him, right? Well, can you? I believe so. There may be still something I can do for him. Let me check. No funny stuff, doctor. I'll need a hand with this. Okay. Quick, there's not much time left. I'm here. Maria, can you assist him? Okay. I'm not a nurse. Besides. Fine, I'll get it. Hold this at least. Let me hold it. Let me hold it. Garg. I've got his feet. I need you to put pressure on this area right here. Like this? You deceiving hyena. Open the door. He locked himself inside the bathroom. We were tricked. I can't believe I actually believed him. I hate men like that. I think we have other matters of concern. Sis, are you alright? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jorn, is that you? You've got the gun, right? And I'll just stay by the door. Corina, be careful. I think he's coming for you. Hey. The gun, Maria. I can't. Give me the gun. You. Take. Controls. Aim with the cursor, shoot with left click. You missed the mark. Try again. Grrr. I didn't miss. He's coming for us now. Is he? We didn't have much of a choice. Didn't we? This can't be real. Are you okay, sis? Corina, Emery G, are you both alright? Did you get hurt anywhere? I was careless. It's not your fault, Corina. None of us here could have foreseen this turn of events. It's not limited to this room, but the whole incident. That's not it. What do you want to say, Maria? Jorn behavior, that maniac, knew he was going to turn into one of them all along. Isn't that right? Open the damn door and talk to me. Coward. You do make a valid point. We can't force him to talk, can we? He must have his reasons. Besides, if he did know this was going to happen, why would he have ended up locked in here with us? Had he predicted this, do you think he would have flown somewhere safer by now? Excuse me. I don't care about any of that. The only thing that matters to me now is getting out of this nightmare. If that means beating the crap out of him in the process, so be it. We have to be patient. Patient? I'm tired of waiting. People keep dying and going mad, and there isn't even a sign of help yet. What's even the point? I don't know what I'm supposed to do anymore. I understand how you feel, Maria. We all do, but let's take it easy for now. Okay? You clearly don't. What's this? 42. Hello? This is getting harder and harder by the clock. But let's not lose hope. Who are you? Don't lie to me. You're not who you say you are. What did you do to Dale? What's wrong, Corina? Pitbull, Dale. He is not the one he is saying to be. Well, that's a bold statement, don't you think? Dale. I'm not making this up. Look! What? What's that letter? An admission note? Let me take a look at that. Can you confirm the contents of this paper? Do you think I would forget my own brother? See, I guessed it. Sis. I get that, but it doesn't quite match. Same hair color. MRAG, right? MRAG, are you sure that's your real name? That's not it. You don't understand. There's no way this could be my real brother. I can tell. Corina, could you start from the beginning? I'm sure there's more to it than what's on this sheet of paper, of course, only if you're comfortable with telling us. I'm not comfortable at all, but I don't mind for just this once. Arabella Primary School. Have you heard of it? No. Of course, this is a small town. Everybody knows about the unfortunate accident that took place there. In 1997, it was a morning like any other in Arabella Primary School when a gas leak turned into a big fire, taking over the entire building and claiming a lot of its victims. Dale and I were both still students there when we were 11 and 9 years old, respectively. So I'm the older brother. Are you sure? I mean, that shouldn't be possible. The reports say that there were no survivors who made it out. Teachers, students, faculty. Everybody died in the explosion. That's the official story, but in actuality, there was a kid who survived hell unscathed. That was my brother, Dale. How? I don't know, but whatever happened that day, it wasn't a fire or something like that. What are you saying? I was too young to realize at that time, but after a bit of research, one can easily tell they made that story to cover up the real incident. My brother is the living proof of that. We were told not to speak about it, though. What do you think happened 10 years ago then? I don't know, and I don't think anybody really does. Wait, so I didn't go to school that day. I was feeling sick, so I stayed resting at home. My parents didn't share the same luck, though. Oh. Don't tell me they... That same day, Dale's class was performing in a school play, so they assisted as well. I even recall Dale being really excited about it. Had they known what was going to happen, there's no way they could. You did mention your brother was there at the moment. Couldn't he be accounted as a witness to some extent? Arman, what is it? You can't just ask that. Why not? It's not ethical. I'm just trying to figure out what really happened. Don't you want to? Don't you? I do, but since the incident, Dale hasn't spoken a word to anyone, not even me. He became unable to. He couldn't even move out from bed, let alone use the toilet by himself. He changed from that day. It does sound like a serious case of post-traumatic stress disorder, like described in the note. Poor boy. I can't imagine what he had to go through. The thing he must have seen more over at such a young age. My regards. Was a tragic event. It doesn't end there, at least not for us. After our parents' death, we were left with no relatives to look after us. The neighbors wound up reluctantly taking us in. They were an elderly couple who often took care of their grandchildren as well. It was a rather small place to live and often crowded, but I was grateful nonetheless. On my 16th birthday, we had to leave. We were adults after all. The couple helped us find a cheap apartment a few blocks from their house, and we rented it with some of the money left in our parents' saving account. This wouldn't have been much of a problem if it weren't for Dallas' condition. I was basically his 24/7 caretaker. It was hard for me, but when I think about it, I'm the fortunate one between the two of us, so I put up with it. The money we had left wasn't going to last forever, so I started applying for part-time jobs to help with the bills. Anything would do. Going to college wasn't an option for me anymore. I'm very sorry to hear that. I don't know what to say. We often take things like that from granted. I commend you. Taking things for granted. Everything changed when I got a letter from the head of this hospital. I don't know how they found out about us, but they offered to shift Dale into one of their medical facilities, which would provide him with everything he needed to maintain a healthy life. In return, they'd be allowed to study new therapy methods on him. They were making efforts to revert the trauma caused by mental illness. This hospital? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Please, continue, please. Without much thinking, I signed the contract. Not only they'd provide us with economic relief, but moreover, there was a chance I could get my brother back. My real brother, not an empty shell of who he was, or so I wanted to believe. Soon after, I was able to start college and move to a nicer place nearby so I could visit Dale every day. We've been living in like that ever since. To tell you the truth, I stopped thinking he'd ever recover 2 years ago, but today of all days, I see him standing right here in front of me, like if nothing happened. This has to be a joke, right? You're not the real Dale. You don't even go by his name. The real Dale would never shoot anyone, no matter what the circumstances were. I mean, just think about it. He was only 11 when he lost the will to live. Even I see. After hearing all that, I must say I'm surprised. I don't know what to make of it. Then, who would this person here be? The hospital emergency power system kicked in. Could it be a global blackout? Possibly. The situation outside must be escalating. It's strange to say, but we might be the few lucky ones after all. What's going to become of us? And that's all the time we have for this episode. We'll continue on in the next video. Hopefully everything will turn out great and no one else would die. I'll see you all in the next video. See ya. So there's a fourth character.